I think it's time for me to say goodbye to all my Australian fellers out there who are watching my videos, because Australian YouTube is about to get fucked in the ass by large media companies like, news outlets, fucking Australian Jimmy Kimmel and all that shit. And if you don't know what's going on, there's been a new law pushed in Australia that's called the News Media Bargaining Code, and it's pretty much just gonna give big media outlets a lot more power over YouTube and over its users, which is gonna give it like unfair advantage, right? They're gonna have like inside looks into the YouTube algorithm, which can help them make themselves appear better to the algorithm, which is of course unfair to people who are actually honestly trying to figure out how the algorithm works and who are just trying to grow on YouTube. Now, YouTube creators made a Twitter thread, which is how I found out about this situation, and they said, "The YouTube you know and love is at risk in Australia. A proposed new law, the News Media Bargaining Code, could have a significant negative impact on creators in Australia. Your voice matters." And they attached 2 images, which can help you get more context. The first one says, "There's a proposed new law known as the News Media Bargaining Code that could have a significant negative impact on the creator ecosystem in Australia." Second image elaborates, "There are 7 areas that deeply concern us, but we're particularly concerned that it provides unfair advantages to large news businesses over anyone else online, including the very creators that make YouTube YouTube. Under this proposed law, YouTube may be obligated to give large news publishers confidential information about our systems that they can use to try to appear higher in rankings on YouTube, disadvantaging all other creators. This would mean you could receive fewer views and earn less. Big news businesses can demand large amounts of money above and beyond what they earn on the platform, leaving fewer funds to invest in you, our creators, and the programs to help you develop your audience in Australia and around the globe. And last but not least, we have big news businesses can seek access to data about viewers' use of our products. YouTube believes user data protection is paramount, and we cannot agree to hand this data over." And this is my favorite part of the tweet thread. Kark responds, "What the actual fuck?" And Team YouTube actually fucking responds to it. He says, "We agree, this is deeply concerning." It's not very relevant to the story, I just thought it was fucking hilarious. But yeah, that's pretty much everything summed up, big businesses, big news, large media companies can freely just, shove their hand into YouTube's skull and as much as they want and as deep as they want, and they'll go fucking deep, man, because YouTube is a massive company. There's massive money to be made, and they can even request more money from them, so why would they not? And this is obviously going to get abused if it does go through. I'm assuming there have already petitions been started because, change.org is fucking dominating the world right now. But honestly, I don't think anything is going to really happen from petitions. And pretty much in my opinion, people call me a pessimist, and I guess that could be true, but in my opinion, there's really nothing else you could do except bear with it. What can you do against massive companies that make a shit ton of money? Well, YouTubers make a couple $1,000s a month, that's pretty cool. Big news outlets and fucking media companies, they make upwards of like hundreds of thousands, if not in rare cases millions of dollars per month from YouTube. So Australian government can obviously, earn a lot of money from making this law go through, and the rich will get richer and the world is going to keep spinning. I'm obviously not happy about this change, but I mean, there's really not much we can do other than protest against it on fucking Twitter, tweet at the president of Australia and fucking tell him he's an idiot. He might pull the law. Who knows? But yeah, this is pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I just saw this on Twitter and thought it was just fucking ludicrous. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to support me, feel free to subscribe or like and comment if you're feeling generous. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.